Hello, anyone not still living in the 1970s? We interrupt your day to bring you this announcement. Husker Ninja is in the building. Alright, guys, welcome to episode number 24 of the South Alabama Jaguars Online Dynasty right here on NCAA 14. We return home today in week number 9 to take on the 2-4 South Florida Bulls after a win last week in Cincinnati that went down to the wire. And you can take a look at the divisional standings. We are second in the American East right now behind number 11 Notre Dame, who is undefeated in conference and 6-1 overall. We are also 6-1, but our only loss came to Texas State, and so that's why right now we are second in the division. But hello everyone, and welcome to Ladd Peebles Stadium here in Mobile, Alabama. We've got a week 9 matchup here for you today between the number 25 South Alabama Jaguars and the South Florida Bulls. South Alabama will win the toss and they will elect to kick, so USF will get the ball to start this game. A man in motion for the Bulls here on the first play from scrimmage. Jackson going to hand it off to Cronkite, and he's going to get blown up in the backfield. That'll be Bull Barge right there to make the play. It's a loss of 1. And later in the drive, it's now 3rd and 10 here for South Florida, looking to avoid going 3 and out. They'll take a shot deep, and that's caught by Dukes. They went deep, and Devontrez Dukes will make the catch for a gain of 52. And just like that, it is first down USF. They're deep into South Alabama territory now. And so a big play on 3rd down. But that will set up a 2nd and 9 here from the 22 of South Alabama. They'll throw that one underneath. And Elkanah Dillon going to pick up 12 yards and another first down. It'll set up 1st and goal for USF. Jackson 3 for 3 for 65 yards on the opening drive. And he's going to scramble, break 1 tackle, and be brought down for a loss of 2. He got away from a couple people, but not from Tyree Turner, the big defensive tackle coming up with a huge sack. It's a loss of 2, and it'll set up a 2nd and goal here for USF. About 2 minutes into this game. Later on, now it's 3rd and goal. The South Alabama defense looking to come up with a red zone stop, and instead, Chauncey Smart wide open in the end zone. That is a USF touchdown, and the Bulls strike first. So South Alabama able to set up a 3rd and goal, but unable to finish the stop, and USF draws first blood. They go down the field and score on their opening drive as we got a studio update, and Notre Dame has lost. They lose to UCF 36-29 in Orlando. That's the first conference loss, and so that sets up an even bigger matchup when we face them. But of course, next week we face UCF at home, so we'll have to worry about them first. I mean, they just upset number 11 Notre Dame. And so, pretty eventful Saturday so far. Our score is 7-0 USF. As Harris will take the kickoff, and Harris will put on a spin move and get this one out across the 40. 37-yard return for Sam Harris. And out comes the South Alabama offense for the first time today. They face a 3rd and 3 here early. They've got it at about midfield, call it their own 49. They give to Harris. And Sam Harris will pick up again to 7 and move those chains for the Jaguars. 7 yards right there on the wide receiver sweep. That will set up a 3rd and 4 later on, and that pass is going to be overthrown and incomplete. 4th 1 of 3 so far to start this game. And you can see his season stats so far right there. It's a 4th and 4 here. And seeing as they're in no man's end, they've got out the 37 of USF. Deciding to roll a dice and go for it, that pass will be swatted away and incomplete. And South Alabama turns the football over on downs. USF will take over, with pretty good field position. And there's just under 2 minutes left now, or just under 3 minutes left now in the first quarter, sorry. Cronkite will get the ball, and he's blown up by Riley Cole in the backfield. That's a loss of 3. It'll set up a 3rd and 14 here. They've got it at their own 34. Jackson's back to pass. Pressure comes. Down goes Tom Jackson. That's a loss of 8, and this South Alabama defense will get off the field. Sean Dreyer with a big-time sack right there. Just spun off his block and dragged Jackson down. The quarterback never had a chance. And it's 4th and 22. South Florida's got a punt. So it's a first down from their own 45 here for South Alabama, as they'll hand it off to Minner to begin this next drive, and Minner will pick up 11 right up the middle. 3 carries, 21 yards today for Trey Minner. They are into USF territory, got it down at the Bowl 44. Minute 45 to go here, first quarter. They'll give to Minner again. Minner going up the middle, and he's going to pick up 10 more and another South Alabama first down. So some nice running here on back-to-back plays for Trey Minner. Later on, it's now 3rd and 7. Orr's back to pass. He's going to throw. That's caught by Rinkemeyer. And Andrew Rinkemeyer will pick up 6. It'll set up 4th and inches, and it'll be decision time for head coach Christian Horn as we have reached the end of the first quarter here in Mobile. Number 25, South Alabama trails USF 7-0. But they got an interesting decision here to begin the second quarter, rather. It is a 4th and inches here. They'll keep it themselves. Orth on the QB sneak will pick up 2 and move those chains. So this time they do convert on 4th down. Later on, it's now 3rd and 10. Orth's back to pass. He's going to throw that underneath to Kawan Baker. Baker will make the grab, pick up 9. Sets up a 4th and 1. And again, decision time here for South Alabama, and they will elect to take the points. They will take the 3 points, and the kick is through the uprights. So South Alabama on the board. They trail now 7-3 as we've got another studio update here. Hawaii leads SMU 21-14, 9:13 to go first half. That is your score from Honolulu. Our score here is 7-3 USF leading. And on 3rd and 6, Stanley Clairvaux going to make the catch for a gain of 11. And another 3rd down conversion here for USF. 3rd and inches, they'll pitch it out to Cronkite, who's going to get enough for the first down. Cronkite going to get a gain of 9 on the option before being brought down by Lawrence. And they're into South Alabama territory. 3rd and 8 from the Jaguar 40. 4 minutes to go here, first half. They'll throw to Mack on the screen. Mack makes a man miss. And Elijah Mack will pick up 12 on the screen and pick up a first down. That is another 3rd down conversion here for this USF offense. On 2nd and 2, Cronkite got nowhere to go. He's blown up in the backfield. It'll be Sean Gray with the loss of 2. So Gray having himself a pretty good game already. Got a sack, a tackle for loss. It sets up a 3rd and 12. Jackson will throw underneath to McCants. And McCants will make the catch for a gain of 9. Kerry Green comes up to hit him, and another Jaguar defender will finish him off. Sets up 4th and 4. USF going for it here instead of taking the 3. Jackson scrambles. Look, and he's not going to get there. They put on the QB spy, and Bull Barge drags him down shy of the sticks. You can see he got out of the pocket, avoided the pass rush, and it was up to Barge to make the open field stop, and the middle linebacker did just that. Big turnover on downs for the South Alabama defense. 2nd and 10 here, a minute 45 to go. First half, Orthel keeping himself. He'll pick up 10 yards, and that's a South Alabama first down. They've got it at their own 30 now. Orth going to take a shot underneath. That's caught by Baker. And Kawan Baker will pick up 13, and that's another first down. Move those chains for the Jaguars. Coming up on a minute to go now, minute 4 left to be exact. It's a 3rd and 10. Orth going to throw that one, and that's going to be picked off. And I'm going to be honest with you, I pressed the wrong button there. That was 100%. I meant to I think it was Baker was open, so that would have been Y. Accidentally pressed X. And there you go. That leads to the interception. So now the pressure on the South Alabama defense, and they deliver. Clairvaux makes a catch for a gain of 4, but on 3rd and 5, that's not going to be enough to move the chains. First down, 30 seconds left. Orth throws, got him in, it's Rinkemeyer. And Andrew Rinkemeyer got that one out across the 45. 3 catches, 32 yards for the senior tight end. Orth, not having himself too good a game right now, but that was a big catch right there. And so South Alabama going to call a timeout. It's first down from their own 46, 26 seconds left in the half. Orth going to take a shot. Got a man, it's Baker. A man misses. Baker's to the sideline, and Baker's into the end zone. That is a South Alabama touchdown. Just like that, the Jaguars are in front. 20 seconds left in the first half. 54-yard connection from Evan Orth to Kawan Baker. And you can see Baker just sort of splits his 2 defenders. And by the time they realize that he makes the catch, one of the defenders coming over to try and cover overruns him, and that allows Baker to get down the sideline once he makes the grab. And so that'll take us to halftime. The big pass play just before halftime gives the Jaguars a 10-7 lead here at the break. And they get the ball to start this third quarter as well, as the kick will be coming, and it'll be taken by Thompson from his own 1. Thompson going to bounce that one out to the sideline. Jalen Thompson going to get this one out across the 35. 34-yard return for Thompson. It is a 3rd and 5 here later in the drive. Orth going to take a shot deep. He's got a man, and it's Andrew Rinkemeyer for a gain of 25. 4 catches, 57 yards today for Rinkemeyer. 7 of 16, 133 yards for Orth. He's got a passing touchdown as well as an interception. The touchdown was on a big play to Quan Baker just before halftime. And then on 3rd and 6, Francis will make the catch, and Masiai Francis going to get that one down inside the 15. So the backup tight end with the catch on 3rd and 6. That will move South Alabama into the red zone, as Khalid McGee going to come up to make the play for USF. So 4:38 to go. South Alabama moving down the field. Now it is a 3rd and 8 later in the drive. 2:45 to go, third quarter. They'll throw that one underneath to McCray. And Jordan McCray is not going to have enough for the first down. He got 6, needed 8. And that comes up to bring up a field goal try here, as Patterson's kick is through the uprights and good. And so 2:01 to go, third quarter. It's now 13-7 South Alabama. Jackson going to keep it himself as they begin this next drive from their own 25. Jackson will pick up 11 yards on the QB run. He's going to pick up, he's got 5 carries for 9 yards so far today. It's a 2nd and 6 later in the drive. And Cronkrite going down to the backfield again. Sean Dreyer, have yourself a game, young fella. He's got 3 tackles for loss and a sack. And they'll set up a 3rd and 7 here from their own 40. Jackson back to pass. Pressure comes, and he's going to get rid of it out of bounds. Jackson 10 of 13, 120 yards and a touchdown. That sets up a 4th down. USF will punt it away. And before this next South Alabama drive, take a look at how both teams have done moving the ball with yards by half. That will take us to the end of the third quarter here. South Alabama leads USF 13-7. We should be in store for an exciting finish here in Mobile, Alabama. It's a 3rd and 3 for South Alabama as we begin this fourth quarter. Orth back to pass. So it's got him, man. It's Kawan Baker. Baker 16 yards into USF territory. 4 catches, 92 yards, and a score for Baker. Later on, now it's 3rd and 4 from the 40 of USF. Orth throws. That's knocked away and incomplete. Jimmy Bayes there with a deflection for USF, and that'll set up a 4th and 4. And again, they got it at the 40 of USF. They're in no man's land and going for it. That pass will be knocked away and incomplete. Ronnie Higgins going to come up to make the play and knock that ball away. The pass was intended for McCray. And so South Florida, again, comes up with a turnover on downs. South Alabama only 1 of 3 on 4th downs, I believe. On 1st down, Jackson's got nowhere to go. Blown up in the backfield by Rosell McWilliams. That's a loss of 4. And the South Alabama defense trying to step up and get another stop. 2nd down and 14 here, man in motion for USF. Jackson, they want to go to the screen. Nothing coming. Jackson hit and dropped. It's a loss of 12. Greer with his 2nd sack of the day. He got 4 tackles for loss. And Sean Dreyer is having himself a ball game here as that will set up a 3rd and 27. 5:15 to go here in the game. They need a whole bunch right here on 3rd down. Jackson going to throw off his back foot. That is incomplete. Bull Bodger's in the area. But that sets up a 4th and 27. USF got to punt it away. And now they can work on trying to run some clock. Trey Minner going to get the carry on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard. Kevin Bronson there to make the play in the backfield. They're on. It's now 3rd and 6. They'll give to Minner again. Minner trying to get to the outside. And he's not going to get anything. That's a gain of nothing. Jamon Thomas going to make the play. 4th and 6. And USF still with 3 timeouts. South Alabama rolling the dice. They're going to go for it. Man wide open. It's Kawan Baker. And Baker with 10 yards and a big 4th down conversion there for South Alabama. And so now you're thinking maybe run the clock. But no, they want to take a shot. And that's going to be intercepted by Bays. Oh no. Jimmy Bays with the interception, or 2nd pick of the game. And honestly, they should have just run the clock, force USF to use their timeouts. The running game has struggled here in the 4th quarter, which is probably why they thought, see if we can't get a big pass play. But it backfires in the end. You're best served trying to run out the clock. Is on 2nd and 2. Tom Jackson somehow going to escape a sure sack. And not only that, he's going to pick up the 1st down. They're on 2nd and 10. Jackson scrambling again. Got it into South Alabama territory. Gain of 12 for Tom Jackson. And this South Alabama defense has played well today. They need 1 more stop to bail out the coaching staff for a poor decision and Orth for a poorly thrown ball. On 3rd and 2, that's going to be a handoff to Jordan Cronkite, who's going to pick up 19 and a big 3rd down conversion. They've now moved it down to the 19. Jackson blown up in the backfield to Rosell McWilliams again. 11 carries, 13 yards for Jackson. 2nd and 13 from the 20. Under a minute to go. Jackson throws. Got him in. It's Dillon. And Elkanah Dillon's going to get 14. And that's enough for a 1st down. 1st and goal, South Alabama not calling their timeouts. And down goes Jackson. Loss of 9. They came free on the blitz. And it's Bull Barge, the middle linebacker. So they will spike it. And that'll set up a 3rd and goal from the 13. 37 seconds left. Jackson throws. That's caught by Smart. He's knocked out of bounds. Gain of 5, and the game comes down to this play. 4th and goal from the 8. Can the South Alabama defense get 1 more stop? Jackson throws. Got him, and it's caught. And that is a South Florida touchdown. Unbelievable. 30 seconds left, and USF has tied the game, looking to take the lead with this extra point. Oh, and again, not trying to run out the clock, comes back to bite South Alabama. They should have run out the clock, done their best, put it on for South Florida to use their timeouts. And now they've got their work cut out for them. Harris going to bounce off a tackle. This will be a good return and just a great start to this drive. Harris, a 41-yard return. He's had 2 big returns so far today. And that'll set up nice field position here for South Alabama. They'll throw and going deep, knocked away and incomplete. Almost intercepted by Khalid McGee. Orth 11 of 24, 182 yards, one score, but 2 interceptions. Still all 3 timeouts to work with for South Alabama. It's 2nd and 10. Orth going deep, got a man! That's caught by Andrew Rinkemeyer for a gain of 28. And they are almost into field goal range. They are right on the verge right now. They call a timeout, got 2 left. First down, going deep again. Caught by Rinkemeyer down to the 5. 23-yard catch right there for Rinkemeyer. That's fresh off a 28-yard reception, and that will set up a run play. Another timeout called, 5 seconds left. They bring out the field goal unit. Patterson's kick through the uprights, and with 3 seconds to go, South Alabama has reclaimed the lead. How about that? What a crazy final minute here. South Florida drives down the field, takes the lead with 30 seconds to go, but then a big kickoff return and 2 big pass plays. Andrew Rinkemeyer sets up a game-winning field goal as Hayes will return this squib kick, and he's not going to get anywhere near the end zone. South Alabama escapes here against USF. 16-14 your final score, or the 122.5 QB rating. 13-26, 233 yards, 1 score, 2 picks. But he came up big in that final drive. 2 big passes to Andrew Rinkemeyer to get him down the field and into field goal range. Minner, 19 carries, 62 yards. Not a great day running the football here for South Alabama. Rinkemeyer, 6 catches, 108 yards. Baker had 5 for 102, and that big touchdown just before halftime. So, not a ton of reception to go around, but they do get two 100-yard receivers out of it today. Baker and Rinkemeyer, they had good games. They came up to play, especially Rinkemeyer on that final drive when someone needed to step up in that receiving core. It was Rinkemeyer. Defensively, Sean Greer had a really good game. 4 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. Barge had 3 tackles for loss. McWilliams 2. Turner and Cole both had 1. Greer again 2 sacks. Barge and Turner both had 1. No turnovers for this defense today, but all that matters in the end. They get the win. Patterson went a perfect 3 for 3 on his field goal attempts. And in the end, taking those 3 points on those 2 drives that got into the red zone earlier in the game made all the difference, as that left them needing only 3 instead of a touchdown on the final drive to even have a chance. So in the end, taking the points when they were available comes up big. They take the 2 field goals earlier in the game. That time they only need, that final drive, they only needed 3, and they were able to get that. So Patterson, nice game for him. The return game was big. Harris had 2 returns for 78 yards. Thompson 1 for 34. And none bigger than that final kickoff return, starting them from the 40 with 30 seconds left, needing to try and get into field goal range. That'll do it for me. South Alabama wins this one 16-14. They stave off an upset alert. I'm signing out, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day, everybody.